Hi, Islam is a religion of peace.
How so?
Because Muhammad preached peace and tolerance.
And how do you know that?
Because Muslims say so.
If somebody told you fascism was peaceful and that Hitler preached peace and tolerance, would you also believe it?
You are just being ignorant. You don't have any evidence to prove Islam is violent.
17,000 deadly terror attacks have been committed explicitly in the name of Islam in just the last 10 years.
Oh, please, don't give me one of those silly terror stories. Everybody knows Islamic terrorists are not true Muslims.
Well, how do you explain the fact that Islam has more deadly terror attacks in the last 10 years than all other religions combined? It certainly is a religion that brings forth the most terrorists.
Islamic terrorists are not true Muslims. End of discussion.
And what is your definition of a true Muslim?
A true Muslim is someone that fully follows the Quran, a book of peace.
Well, in that case, Islamic terrorists are the perfect Muslims. Muslims are told to emulate the example of Muhammad, a man that had people killed for insulting him, or for criticizing his religion. Muhammad directed Muslims to wage war on non-Muslims and bring them under submission to Islam. That is exactly what the Islamic terrorists are doing. The Quran also teaches that non-Muslims are less than fully human. Muhammad said that Muslims can be put to death for murder, but that a Muslim could never be put to death for killing a non-Muslim. Does that sound peaceful to you?
You are just being racist. You only pick on Islam. Other religions also have violent passages. True Muslims are peaceful and are opposed to violence.
Okay, so what you are trying to say is that the Quran is a book of peace, and true Muslims fully follow it except for the violent passages. So, in your definition, true Muslims are Muslims that are not true Muslims and fully follow the Quran, but not really fully follow it.
You are so close-minded. You have to respect other people and their beliefs.
Even if that belief describes non-Muslims as pigs, dogs, and devils. And even if that belief has to retain its membership by threatening to kill anyone who leaves it.
People shouldn't be allowed to criticize Islam. I believe in tolerance and equality for everyone.
You are not so tolerant for disallowing criticism against Islam. It seems like you don't have much respect for freedom of speech. Also, your values, tolerance and equality are things that do not exist in Islam.
I am perfectly tolerant. I vote left-wing. You are starting to get on my nerves. You are not one of those conservative right-wingers, are you?
Well, actually, yes, I am one of those. I actually respect the Constitution and its rights, something you left-wingers don't seem to have. And I prefer a leader with morals and values instead of some left-wing nutcase willing to give anything up all for the sake of political correctness.
So, you are right-wing, right? Then you probably are opposed to Muslim immigration also. Well, shame on you. They are an enrichment for our culture.
Enrichment for our culture? In Europe we now have Sharia courts in no-go areas for non-Muslims. Don't you think it is getting a bit out of control? At the point we are becoming a minority in our own country. Muslims have dozens of countries where they can preserve their culture. And is it so bad from us Europeans to say that we all are gonna have just one country with a unique culture? Do they have to take that from us too? Are we so insane as to say that they have a right even to take this over? So that we have nothing? So that we have zero? So that they are a majority everywhere? So that we are a minority everywhere? So that we become a stepped upon, persecuted, hated, despised culture of the past?
All right, that's it. I am sick of you. You are a fascist right-wing racist. People like you deserve to go to jail for spreading hate.
I am not spreading hate. It is my constitutional right to say what I think. And why do you socialists always call anyone who disagrees with your views a fascist?
Because they are.